Sometimes the stars align and a door of opportunity opens. Attana stands on the threshold of a great new opportunity for its technology. I'm living proof that a small team of scientists, together with Attana's Quartz Crystal Microbalance, or QCM-biosensor instrument, can successfully develop and take a clinical diagnostic test to market in a very short time frame. How did we do this? Well, I'm going to tell you a story. Over the last couple of decades, advances in technologies have led to the development of novel forms of treatment. And this huge diversification of new drug types means new standardized processes are needed to manufacture and bring these new drug modalities to market. So pharmaceutical companies are focusing on what they do best. Now this is fueling the birth of specialist innovation hubs, whose focus is on discovery and establishing proof of concept for new drugs and diagnostics in the early stages of development. These small startup companies don't have the big budgets of pharma, and so they need to focus on technologies that are within their budget and can do the job of establishing effectiveness, safety and toxicity for therapies in preclinical testing and diagnostics. And this is where I found myself a few years ago when I first discovered and purchased Attanas QCM-biosensor. Now, understanding molecular interactions plays an important role in predicting which candidate drugs will be most effective in treating a disease or in diagnosing them. We need to prove that a new drug is safe and effective before we put it into a patient. Now, animals are currently used for this, but the FDA announced in 2022 that they're moving away from animal testing, and there are plans to phase it out completely. So what we will do instead is move more to cell-based methods of testing. Now this is what Attana's QCM-biosensor does best. We can put real cells or body tissue onto the sensor surface and deliver a virus, bacteria or drug in human blood and test its performance in real time. Now, while other instruments in its class can do some of what Attana's can do, their technology falls short when it comes to coping with these more complex biological interactions. The data generated from surface plasma resonance, or SPR, can lack consistency, and in cell-based models is more open to interpretation. This is because the SPR data is based on how two interacting molecules can bend light in any biological system. There are a huge number of factors that will contribute to this, which confuses the data output, creating uncertainty. Now, Attana's QCM technology is different. It doesn't suffer with these problems. QCM measures the change in frequency of a vibrating quartz crystal on the sensor surface. And this frequency change is directly proportional to the weight of the material binding specifically to its target on the sensor surface. So this is why I made the choice to purchase Attana's QCM-biosensor, and it's a decision I'm very glad I made. I believe with the new drug modalities, together with a shift towards animal-free testing, Attana has a bright future ahead, as its QCM technology is best in class for this purpose and represents the best choice for SMEs in the early phase of drug discovery and diagnostics development.